Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between Sock versus Yon. This game taking place here on a Tyrannus stand. Eagle-eyed viewers will realize yes, the overlay is working once again, just had to repair it. So well, things are already getting underway. Game taking place on Tyrannus stand, and this is being played on the NetEase servers. So unfortunately no built-in observer unit. Therefore, I have to turn off Fog of War. With that said, maybe I should watch under the guise of Orc so that I can actually keep track of a Blade Master if a Blade Master does pop on up. So yep, it is going to be a blue Orc over here on the top left-hand side of the map. Yon spawning here, opening up with an Altar of Storms, Barracks, and getting underway. Meanwhile, over here on the bottom right-hand side of the map, alright, multiple people now use my computer, so it's always a little bit different trying to get my casting set up back to where it's supposed to be. A Sock opening up with a Blood Mage first in this matchup here, going up against a Farseer first. I don't believe I've ever seen Blood Mage versus Farseer. My brain is already trying to understand what is happening. Blood Mage is generally not a primary hero. He has a difficult time trying to level up. Right, he's just using Flame Strike, Banish, Siphon mana, not abilities that you would normally think of in order to creep. But maybe this strategy would work on a map like Tyrannus Stand, where the Renegade Wizard will use Lightning Shield. So if the Blood Mage is there, you can go ahead and call over some militia, and then try and use a Lightning Shield creep to take out this location off to the north. Getting to level 2 always seems to be that first hurdle to try and level up, as we are looking at the Farseer already making its way out across the map. All right, here we are, Blood Mage making its way over. Gonna go ahead and try. Here we are, there's the engagement now. Are we gonna be looking at Lightning Shield? No Lightning Shield, just going straight up against that Rogue Wizard already. There is already the Forest Troll Priest there trying to get in some heals. We are getting in a little bit of heals on this one. Militia is wondering, well, how you got so good in combat, even though he's taking large amounts of damage. Forest Troll Shadow Priest quickly healed up, as we see a Wand of Mana Stealing picked up by that Blood Mage. Meanwhile, down across over here, Farseer picking up a Wand of Mana Stealing as well, getting up to level 2. Level 2 already on the board here. Farm now being placed down. Blood Mage and, well, Footman looking to clear out the Apprentice Wizards. Meanwhile, Footman keeping track and wanting to know when the Farseer is going to cross this bridge and know when exactly, well, he has to start dealing with another aggressive hero for perhaps harassment. Tech to tier 2 has already begun. Meanwhile, Sock not teching the tier 2 as of yet, bringing Militia over, and he could be trying to go for a fast expansion attempt. Forest Troll High Priest could get taken down. Blood Mage has gone for Flame Strike and Siphon Mana. Is he going to Siphon Mana away from that Forest Troll High Priest? And no reason not to. Yes, there it is. Going to go ahead and Siphon the mana right there. Take away some of that precious Forest Troll High Priest's mana. And he must have practiced this build a lot, knowing when exactly to stop that Forest Troll High Priest, knowing that only one Siphon mana is needed. Gonna pick up a Crystal Ball and perhaps do a little bit of scouting off to the north to see if his opponent... Nope, he doesn't need to do the scout yet. He knows, as this Footman is already retreating back. Arcane, nope, not Arcane Tower. Peasants working here should be perhaps building up an Arcane Tower off over here, and then the Town Hall here if an expansion is in order. And Sock will find himself a bit behind in the technology race. All right, there is that reveal already. Farseer sitting at level 3. Farseer with a plethora of items, all very decent. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, Pure Up the Vitality, Claws of Attack, Wand of Mana Stealing, perhaps the weakest in the bunch, and may get sold, especially against a Blood Mage first. Now, Sock could perhaps try and surprise his opponent with that Flame Strike. Flame Strike early on, can disrupt a lot of positioning for units, as the Blood Mage now wandering about here. Level 2 Siphon Mana could also shut down that Farseer fairly fast. We're going to see some engagement here. Are we going to see them all line up and then perhaps get a Flame Strike? There's that Flame Strike across the Kobold Geomancers in the backs. Damage is already adding up. That Flame Strike pretty much going to, well, not finish off the units, pretty much put them on a life support, as the Blood Mage could easily just try and get... Oh, there goes one footman due to a bash by the Kobold Taskmaster, unable to finish things off, as we are going to get Scourge Bone Chimes, perhaps get a little bit of better healing. Coming back around here, Farseer with mass Headhunters, leaving behind a Gloves of Haste. He did end up selling that Wand of Mana Stealing, does have double healing salves, as the Farseer are going to get closer to level 4 as well. Pit Lord added in once more, and this is a strange collection of heroes out onto the battlefield, as we are looking at 1-0 upgrades for those units already. Blood Mage, well, with Vampiric Aura, sells it quickly, doesn't want anything to do with it. Is he training up more footmen? He is, but I don't believe Defend is ready yet, as this Pit Lord Headhunter combo, well, could be knocking on the door of Sock before he is ready. Meanwhile, we already have some, well, towers here. No towers off over here for Sock, as things are going to be getting a little bit strange. Hi, Hamida, how you doing? As the Goblin Shredder now coming back across here. All right, Goblin Shredder may be forced to engage here. Headhunters, no defend as of yet. Goblin Shredder trying to make its way in. Is it going to be able to at least drop off some of that lumber? Going to get inside here, and this could potentially be a problem. Building a farm in the way, trying to delay and hold the door, as this Goblin Shredder is now being repaired. All right, being repaired. Beautiful Flame Strike. You ventured in a little bit too far. All of a sudden are paying the price for it, taking a little bit of damage, as the Goblin Shredder could turn back around and do a little bit of fighting as well. All right, Goblin Shredder. Oh, there goes the Scout. No, Scout Tower not taken down. There's another Flame Strike. Headhunters do need to move. If they don't, they will get burnt to a crisp, and there it goes, falling to the ground. Blood Mage a little bit lower on mana. There goes another tower there, as we're looking at little Chain Lightning bouncing around. There goes a Flame Strike. There goes one Headhunter. Another Headhunter could get taken down. Another Headhunter could get taken down. Note denied there, as the Farseer and the Pit Lord trying to work together. Blood Mage picking up, trying to drop all of these items around, as this is just a hectic battle. All right, Town Hall. Nearly at tier 2. Goblin Shredder should be turning back around. Perhaps peasants need to be brought back over to try and repair, as the footmen are going to try and hold the door. Goblin Shredder taking quite a bit of damage. Peasants need to repair that, and then perhaps it can turn back around and fight. Goblin Shredder is getting healed up, but double critical strike across multiple units could end up taking it down, as the Goblin Shredder is about to fall. Flame Strike coming in from behind, and it looks as though the Goblin Shredder is going to hold at 50 hit points. No, get taken down at 30, as the Spirit Wolves dive on into position. This is a one-way trip for Yan51, though. He knows that he is just overcommitting into this pod. He will need to use a Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away, and that is the problem there. There's the Scroll of Town Portal being transferred to the Pit Lord. Level 4 now on the Farseer. Is a Grunt going to get taken down? No, he is not. Escapes at 26 hit points. 31 supply compared to 36. Sock taking quite a bit of damage there. He does have the stronger economy, and he is now even in terms of, well, the main building tech. Perhaps we will be looking at a Mountain King or some other hero being trained up here in just a moment. All right, improved lumber harvesting as well to try and offset. We did see a Goblin Shredder earlier hired up, but that was taken down, obviously. Coming back through, Blood Mage sitting at level 4 will easily get to level 5 off of this creep camp, especially with that 15% bonus from that tier here. No additional hero getting added in. Now Blood Mage now sitting, well, come on, get to level 5, and level 3 Flame Strike can in fact deal large amounts of damage. There he is now sitting up at level 5. Low hit point footman has to be careful. If he re-engages and gets poisoned by an attack, he will get taken down. This is an army of pure mercenaries, as we're looking at a Scroll of Town Portal now trying to push back here. Footman in a rather terrible spot. Pit Lord actually diving on into a horrible spot here, trying to break free. And is it going to be able to break free? No, he is not. He is able to take down the farm, but ends up getting taken down as well. Blood Mage sits at level 5. The footman off to the north trying to do a little bit of harassment, as we're seeing Sock does have guard towers and arcane towers here as well. All right, in comes that damage. Militia, peasants trying to do that repairing. Grunts taking a little bit of a beating as well. Blood Mage coming back around. We could be looking at a Flame Strike coming down as the Grunts are able to dodge that in time. All right, walking through the fire and flames a bit again as the Grunts are able to, the Grunt and Raiders are all able to retreat back. One more healing salve charge. Come on, that Grunt needs it. And, well, Yan takes care of his units. All right, economic advantage for Sok, army size advantage for Yan. Will Yan be able to continue these hit and run tactics to effectively trade and then start just gaining better experience on his units? He needs to press the advantage he has, and he does have a larger army, almost double in size, but the economy of Sok is going to be able to rebound rather quickly. The question now, what can Yan do here? Can he really get some payoff pitch, so to speak, in order to really catapult and take the lead? Or is he just going to end up giving his opponent too much time to get his wheels and feet under, or get his feet underneath him, and then be able to carry with the superior economy? Or he could try to set up an expansion of his own. All of those are good possibilities. The Grunts just simply running on by here. Not quite sure what that was about. I guess just trying to see where his opponent possibly was. As we're looking at the Pit Lord, who's sitting at level 2, he does have Gloves of Haste and double Claws of Attack with Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. So perhaps he's going for a cleave strategy on this Pit Lord, and he wants really some more powerful consumable items to give him, well, the ability to dive on into situations like this. Sok has now recovered and is now building up a fairly decent sized army. Well, 28 supply. He has a lot of workers. His army is still significantly smaller than his opponent, but you can take a look at this. Triple Forest Troll Berserkers, triple Forest Troll Shadow Priest, alongside a Blood Mage. Pretty much the well, the human army is looking awfully elvish and trollish at this stage, as the units are going to try and engage. There goes a Flame Strike, could end up taking down. There goes a quick ensnare as well, and in comes the units trying to, well, prevent any sort of retreat. Siphon Mana coming back across, Chain Lightning quickly bouncing around. There goes a quick ensnare, Flame Strike going down, and that's going to damage some of his own units as well. Forest Troll Berserker getting taken down, slow now being cast. There goes a couple more units as the Blood Mage could be in trouble. Potion of Healing or Health Stone used in time, as more damage still adding up. Chain Lightning still bouncing around there, and you can see some low hit point footmen going down. All right, 32 supply compared to 42 Flame Strike. Those footmen seem to be okay right now. Farseer seems to have a little bit, not enough mana for a lightning shield, as the footmen are going to get taken down. There goes one, and another one going to get taken down as well, but the Raider also gets lost. Level 6 now on the Blood Mage, and this is a quick Phoenix. All right, a very, very quick Phoenix out here onto the battlefield. The Blood Mage now trying to retreat back down to 171. The Phoenix is going to end up staying around. No ensnares. There goes another Raider again, and the Phoenix will live to fight another day. Blood Mage, however, very low on hit points. It's trying to dive back in, uses a Potion of Healing, and also is going to get healed up by this Priest as well. Siphon Mana, Arcane Tower. Blood Mage trying to tank that damage. Scroll of Town Portal retreating back. There is that egg. What is happening? Just going to go ahead and teleport back around once more as the Phoenix is back in play again. All right, level 6 Blood Mage, one of the fastest level 6 Blood Mages I've ever seen, sitting under the 14-minute mark and having a Phoenix on the board. All right, Priest is going to end up running out of mana if it tries to heal that Phoenix. You cannot be using that Phoenix like that. It just does not, or trying to heal that Phoenix like that. It just does not work out. Phoenix could perhaps try to hide off to the north, off to the side here, and then do some hit and run tactics, but the Burrows already have that fortified armor, greatly reducing the effect of that magic damage from the Phoenix. All right, coming back on through, going to go straight after those peons instead. Phoenix should be looking to turn back here. Orc Burrow could end up poking down that Phoenix egg and now going to pull back away. Meanwhile, Pit Lord going to get to level 4 here. Level 2 Howl of Terror on the board, and that damage is just going to continue to add up. Mana Stone perhaps given to the Farseer here, as the Mana Stone, well, increases mana regeneration as well. Where is the Phoenix? Did the Phoenix end up getting taken down? The Phoenix egg not over here, as I as I expected. Paladin now onto the battlefield. Priest, there is the Blood Mage. He is invisible, and I don't see an egg anywhere on the map. All right, coming back through. Pit Lord sitting at level 4. Farseer very close to level 5. Will be able to get there here in just a moment. There it goes. Picks up another Wand of Mana Stealing. I think that was like the 4th Wand of Mana Stealing we've seen in this match alone. Not the best consumable item. Potions of invulnerability, potions of greater potions of mana, greater potions of healing are all possibilities as well. Wind Riders now making their way across the board here. We are looking at an expansion attempt coming in from Yan51 as we're looking at 49 supply compared to 37. Blacksmith now getting added in once more as we're looking at, well, Invisible Blood Mage just runs on in and says, here, can he squeeze in here? No, he cannot. He wants to try and, oh, why did he flame strike that? All right, that was not where he meant to. Oh my goodness. All right, so he purposely flame striked that location, and then there is actually trees up there. I think he actually needed to flame strike this spot. If he's able to flame strike, oh nope, no place to land. All right, that's what he was trying to go for. Meanwhile, back on the other side, Raiders able to snipe down this town hall here. A little bit of cute play, ending up costing Sock a lot of his main base down here. He wanted to flame strike these trees and then have a high ledge in order to place down that Phoenix egg to live and fight again another day. Meanwhile, we are getting up guard towers here. There in comes some repairs, massive repairs underway. No mace or only level 1 masonry upgrade. There comes a flame strike, and all of those units are going to be backing away. Meanwhile, well, in comes rain of fire coming down, and that's going to finish off a lot of peasants as well. 30 supply compared to 42 units are still trying to retreat back. That Paladin, however, will end up staying alive as the Pit Lord now looking to retreat back again. It's going to be another 1 minute and 20 seconds. Perhaps, perhaps Sock will finally be able to execute and use that strategy as he wants, as he's now going to go into invisibility and try it once more. Clearing up those trees over there on the top left, that is going to be incredibly important. And well, that strategy is incredibly annoying, but then again, there is Wind Riders already in play. Well, Sock may already end up having his own strategy countered against him before he gets there, as the Wind Riders will be able to spot up onto that high ground very easily and very quickly. All right, units perhaps going to try and, well, push their way through. Is there room for the Blood Mage to even get into that back line position? That is the question. And yeah, there really isn't any position here. So I don't know if Yan did this on purpose, but it looks like that it is going to work. All right, in comes another Flame Strike. Buildings are going to end up taking quite a bit of damage, and the Blood Mage may just say, you know what, let me just take down buildings instead. All right, buildings are getting taken down here. Another Flame Strike could be coming in. 51 supply over a 38 supply, as another Flame Strike could be coming across. Are we going to see another Flame Strike here? Oh, there it goes. There's a Flame Strike, and there goes that damage. Burrow is going to get suffering quite a bit of damage once more. One more Flame Strike. If he attacked this Burrow instead, could have been enough. Down to 19 hit points, and it will stay steady even though that building is on fire. All right, a little bit more healing. Blood Mage using more clarity potions, more invisibility action, and all you need is a Blood Mage, apparently. That's all Sock wants to attack with. 52 supply compared to 43. Sock is sitting on a very, very large amount of, a large amount of gold, as the Blood Mage. Who would have thought that I would have to keep track of an invisible Blood Mage in a matchup as opposed to trying to find the Blade Master. Tyrannus stand crazy. Blood Mage 90 is following. All right, so a very appropriate name here. There's a Flame Strike, and now gonna. Okay, so he's using the Flame Strike strategy. He has a place for the unit to retreat back to. Go ahead and get some damage. Perhaps, yes, finishes things off. There goes a peon. Another peon could get taken down, and he's going to try and retreat now. But the Wind Riders are going to be able to easily catch up to this Phoenix. There is no real way for this Phoenix or the strategy to really take hold and stay alive here. Is he going to try and hide it off right here? I believe so. And there it is. It is temporarily invulnerable. Meanwhile, the Blood Mage was trying to actually bait his opponent to come in from a different direction. There is some more siphon mana again. Another ensnare goes down as we are going to see a flame strike, perhaps a potion of invulnerability used. Oh, a follow-up ensnare, beautifully done. In order to make sure that the flame strike doesn't actually finish. Scroll of Town Portal is going to be needed. There it is, finally using the Scroll of Town Portal as the Phoenix comes back around and says, you know what, I can still do damage. All right, there's some damage onto some peons again and again, losing a handful of peons. That's 61 to 75 damage. That is actually rather high, as the Phoenix is going to be able to make it away down to 1 hit point, and it is going to get slowly poked to death by that Orc Burrow. Orc Burrow finishing off the Phoenix there. It is now taken out. Blood Mage, well, healing up once more. Let's take a look. A little bit of mining happening left. 2 minutes in the main bases. New Orc Burrows need to be placed down, as the Orc is currently supply blocked at 52 supply. Tyrannus stands always has these crazy matchups with crazy strategies. Paladin getting healed or getting some clarity action as well. And a level 6 Blood Mage who still hasn't really done all that much. Needs to retreat back. There goes an ensnare. Are we going to see some... Well, there goes a flame strike even on its own building. The ensnare is a little bit late there, as the rain of fire coming in from behind and getting damage across those units. Siphon mana removing from the Pit Lord, as well as the Blood Mage tries to shut down the enemy heroes. All right, Polymorph Wind Riders. Oh my goodness, Polymorph actually researched by Sock. You can take a look. The Wind Riders are very sheepish, not quite sure of themselves any longer, as they are retreating back.
Work complete.
Coming back around. Sorceress is still healing up. And remember, Polymorph is a very mana-intensive spell. This is all being done without an Archmage giving Brilliance Aura. So rather silly there. We are now seeing that the Troll Witch Doctor is placing down sentry wards all over the place to try and keep track of this Blood Mage, and wanting to know if the Blood Mage is going to come back over. All right, there's a flame strike. That's quickly going to, well, not do much. Staff of Teleportation. The Raiders is going to come in time with the teleport. No, it's not. Perhaps should have tried to hit the Orc Burrow as well. The Orc Burrow just outside of its range. All right. Mass Caster Army, a whole bunch of elves with one paladin joining in on the battle here. Sock definitely experimenting so far. Still has 2,600 gold, and it seems to be okay with this. Sentry wards now going to get cleaned up with the help of flying machines. Hi, Hostility. Thank you for the follow, as we're looking at a Phoenix now joining in on the battle again. All right, Raiders with that siege damage. Wind Riders are here. Flying machines with their flat cannons. Are they going to look to engage here? Perhaps try to get a little bit of a side attack here. Are we going to see some slow? No, we do not. I would have thought slow would have been used right there. Flying machines able to get in some big damage once more, as a slow would have easily picked off many of those Wind Riders. There goes one Wind Rider. More Wind Riders could get taken down. Meanwhile, more casters are going to be coming in from behind, as the flying machines are getting hit by, well, rain of fire. I would have thought that it would have done more damage. Still coming back through. Flying machines continuing to engage. Units are trying to retreat back. But Yan51 about trying to hold on still. 45 supply compared to 57. And I believe Sock's economic advantage, sitting on 2,400 gold, is just going to be far too much. 44 supply compared to 54 now. Yes, the gold at the other expansion is a bit more. Blood Mage teleporting back home. Perhaps going to try and use a Clarity Potion again. And well, try and rinse and repeat that strategy once more. All right, expansion underway. Getting up those towers first. We are going to be going into an engagement here. There is already quite a bit of slow. No flying machines nearby. This is going to be a big teller if the scout towers are up in time for those units. All right, in comes the engagement. There is the Rain of Fire, not really hitting very much, and Mass Teleport coming in, or not Mass Teleport, Mass Polymorph now coming online to really cause quite a bit of problems. Headhunters getting polymorphed here, as you see the Chain Lightning now bouncing around. Units are now trying to retreat back here, and the polymorph just turning and all of those units into sheep. And without Purge or Spirit Walkers, that is a definite problem. All right, Blood Mage. Oh, in comes a Flame Strike across some of those Headhunters who are polymorphed. They're going to be taking quite a bit of damage. There's some more, Chain Lightning coming back around here as the Sheep Army now coming in to try and engage. All right, more damage coming back across here. We are looking at another Flame Strike coming in. Paladin getting up to level 3. Level 2 Holy Light could try and save some more units. More Siphon Mana as the Spirit Walker currently out of mana, unable to disenchant more as the Paladin now tries to retreat back. That Pit Lord has that very large weapon, very effective against all of these back rank casters if it can actually get within melee range as a Sorceress gets ensnared. Units trying to retreat back once more. And we're going to go into an engagement again. Inner Fire on the Blood Mage. Raiders now coming in back from the other side. Perhaps some damage can be added and Siphon Mana away from the Spirit Walker. Spirit Walker taking a little bit of a beating as well as all of that mana is lost. Meanwhile, down here, Guard Towers, Arcane Tower trying to finish things off. Or going to get finished off here. Peasants trying to repair, trying to remove mana as well. But that is now come to an end. No expansion shut down before it was even started, even with level 2 Masonry upgrade. All right, still fighting around here. Blood Mage making its way back over Paladin. There comes a Flame Strike. Units are going to try and retreat back. There goes a Polymorph Raider as the Paladin could end up taking a little bit more damage, but still able to survive. Off to the north here, Troll Witch Doctor are going to shut down a Scout Tower. Peasant, as we are looking at the Phoenix still here, causing quite a bit of problems. So this Phoenix has been alive for more than 3 minutes. You can see that the Phoenix cooldown has come to an end. So Sock has been able to use this Phoenix rather aggressively still. And that gold that's trying to be mined here is just not happening at all. Coming back around, main gold mines are all mined out. Well, nope, 44 seconds left here. This gold mine still has about 5 minutes of mining left as Phoenix is going to come back over and say, surprise, do you remember me? I killed your brothers. All right, Peon still looking to retreat back here. Little bit of damage getting added in. Oh, poor Sorceress getting in trouble as the Blood Mage walks inside the base and says, you know what, let me take down some more Peons as well. Coming back through, Phoenix getting in a little bit of damage, will be forced to back up here. Doesn't want to actually take damage from that Orc Burrow. Meanwhile, down here, we're looking at Flame Strike coming in snares, catching a couple of the casters out of position as the Guard Towers are not yet up and running. That Paladin still trying to stay alive. Are we going to see some, well, there's some Rain of Fire, Flame Strike. Guard Towers now coming online, and they're going to be able to do quite a bit of poke damage as well as these Spirit Wolves or the Shadow Wolves are going to get taken out. Level 7 now on that Blood Mage. Level 3, Rain of Fire. Phoenix is still alive and still trying to dish out that damage. The Phoenix will be forced to back away. Doesn't want to die over water or any place where there isn't a place for the egg. Sorceresses, Priest, getting in more towers here. One Scout Tower off in the back, still catching sight again. The egg is going to be hatching once more. Only one Phoenix is allowed at a time, hence the reason why the Blood Mage is not casting another Phoenix to join in, even though cooldown is done. All right, Wind Rider coming back across here. Oh, there goes a quick ensnare, and that Phoenix finally will get taken down with nowhere to retreat to. Still trying to do a little bit of splash damage, unable to do that. There goes the Phoenix. Big experience gain there for both the Pit Lord and that Farseer. I think it was 75 experience. Meanwhile, the Blood Mage, well, casts another Phoenix quickly once more, as the Phoenix will always come back. Wow, Crota, that's savage. Surprise, I killed you. All right, Phoenix now coming back around in again. I think I've been reading too many like martial arts comics, like Chinese manhwas or Korean manhwas, where it's always like, you know, your blood brother, you need to fight and avenge and all that. So maybe that's where it came out. All right, Wind Rider gonna end up finishing off this Phoenix Egg pretty easily. 1 or 2 more shots there, ends up getting it taken out. And now the Farseer actually has Earthquake. Oh, Earthquake could really change things up here. All of these guard towers and arcane towers could easily be destroyed. And once those towers are destroyed, the expansion could end up getting taken down. Meanwhile, the Pit Lord is also awfully close to level 6 as well. If the Pit Lord gets to level 6, Doomguard becomes a possibility. And then, well, two level 6 abilities between the Pit Lord and the Farseer could push things in favor of Sok, even though Sok has pretty much been playing and toying with his opponent for the past, well, I would say 40 minutes. There goes the Orc Burrow. Blood Mage is here, well, killing off more units. And instead, here comes the engagement. Mass Teleport. There's Earthquake. There's Rain of Fire. That is a lot of damage. Pit Lord trying to get to that next level. Is he going to be able to finish off any more right there? Pit Lord still 40 experience shy from being able to level up as the, well, Earthquake still dealing that damage. Once more, Flame Strike still raining down. And are we going to see some of these peasants or some of these casters taken out? Level 3 Rain of Fire. Farseer almost taken out as well, being forced to use a Scroll of Speed as the Pit Lord didn't gain any experience. I am surprised by that. I would have thought a couple of units would have lost. A lot of the casters were able to be pulled back. Some guard towers were taken down, but not enough to give level 6 to the Pit Lord and accessing the Doom Guard. All right, Rain of Fire coming back around here, trying to finish things off. It looks as though it's not going to be able to get any experience, still sitting at 1959 as the repairs are still underway. He killed only one. Yeah, Heal Scroll saved like 10 casters. Yeah, Heal Scroll and Heal Scroll, Staff of Teleportation units are just pretty much running around the map right now. One gold mine mining compared to, I believe, 2 gold mine mining, soon to be only 1. The bottom left needs to be held onto. And we are looking at level 3 masonry upgrades. That could be another reason why these towers are still alive. Level 3 masonry upgrade giving an additional 50 hit points right there. And 150 overall. Phoenix looking for some easy targets, doesn't find anything, and we're still looking at, well, a couple of these peasants perhaps going to get taken out. Is that going to give the Pit Lord enough experience? It only needs 14 more experience now. And so 14 experience right there, taking down the Phoenix and snaring it, all of that right there. Blood Mage could be in a little bit of trouble here. Are we perhaps going to be looking at a Flame Strike? Flame Strike, no ensnare in time. Not quite sure what that's about. Siphon, mana coming back across. Are we going to see the ensnare now? There's the ensnare. Scroll of Town Portal will have to be used in order to get away, and there it goes. Meanwhile, there is the Phoenix, well, finding a little alcove for it to turn into an egg. It will pop back up into the skies here in just a moment. The Pit Lord perhaps should get an Orb of Lightning in order to try and attack and deal with that Phoenix as well. That Phoenix down to 1100 hit points already, as well, we may see another final stand here in just a moment. 47 supply compared to 46 is the Doom Guard, is the Farseer, and well, are we going to see a Doom Guard, and is the Farseer's Earthquake going to be enough? Oh, the Phoenix could end up getting taken down. There's some Flame Strike, a bunch of Polymorph coming back in from the back again, and we're still looking at all of these units trying to attack here. All right, Chain Lightning bouncing around. There's Rain of Fire, level 3 Rain of Fire, not quite doing that much damage as the caster is all simply able to walk on through, and the Pit Lord is once again out of mana. Spirit Walkers, all of these units trying to engage again here. In comes the Phoenix from behind. A Paladin sitting at level 4, able to do quite a bit of healing and keeping that Phoenix alive with 400 hit point heals, as the Blood Mage just constantly gives the Paladin more and more mana. Blood Mage does need more mana against. Will it be able to siphon mana perhaps from a Spirit Walker? In comes the engagement. There is some more damage indeed. The Holy Light keeping that Phoenix alive. That Phoenix has been taking a beating, but still keeps on ticking, as the Pit Lord does in fact get to level 6. All right, level 6 Pit Lord. We do see Doom Guard is available, but I don't believe the Blood Mage will allow that Pit Lord to actually get enough mana unless an item is used. All right, is there enough gold for an item? That is the question now. Are we perhaps going to be looking at an Ensnare Phoenix? Well, going to end up getting taken down right there. In comes the Spirit Wolves. Phoenix trying to back away. It looks as though the egg could get taken down. No, there's a Holy Light keeping it alive again, as the Blood Mage gets up to level 8. Level 8 Phoenix has still been sticking around. Paladin still racking up a lot of heal there, as we are looking at reincarnation for the Spirit Walkers, or ancestral recall, as the Spirit Walkers are coming back into play as well. All right. This is quite a bit of damage, but the Phoenix looks like it's going to be able to hold on long enough. Double Wind Rider death, and well, finally going to take it down that Farseer, and that should be the game. Level 3 Holy Light. When that Phoenix was difficult to kill before, it is definitely going to be difficult to kill, as well. Sock gets the victory. Sock pretty much toying with his opponent, ending the game with 5,000 gold, but really not wanting to go into low upkeep. He didn't want to try and micro an 80 supply army, instead focusing on those casters, the heroes, and just getting a lot of effectiveness out of that Phoenix. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys were entertained. I don't recommend this strategy, as a Sock. Well, if your APM and your micro is as good as Sock, you saw all of the mistakes he made in that game, but he was still able to come away with the victory. Hope you guys enjoyed it.